is Alexzandra Morris, and the title of my presentation is HIV Spreads Like a Business. So I was very intrigued by the first sit-side lecture we attended when the speaker came and discussed how the HIV virus spreads and used that model to spread healthcare to impoverished nations. So I decided, why not ask the question, can we create a business model inspired by the HIV virus? But before we go into this, I want to just briefly go through the steps of how an HIV virus spreads, or how the virus infects macrophages. So the first step is the HIV virus finds the macrophage and binds to its cell wall. Second step, the macrophage's cell wall resists foreign HIV virus, but then overcomes its resistance. Number 3, HIV virus changes its RNA to DNA. 4, HIV virus or HIV infected cells replicate. And 5, the HIV virus evolves. So going back to the first step where the HIV virus finds the macrophage and binds to its cell wall, I believe that that step is really similar actually to finding a hole in the marketplace in a way. And so for this project I decided that my hole in the marketplace is actually located at my hometown gym in LA at the YMCA, and I noticed that there's no vending machine at that gym, and there's no way of really purchasing like Gatorade or Powerade or anything like that. There's only a water fountain, so I believe that's a real hole in the marketplace, and it's just some place where I can explore. And this is at my gym. So step number 2 of the HIV virus invading the macrophage is the macrophage's cell wall initially resists the foreign HIV virus, but then overcomes the resistance by giving up one of its 9 genes. So I believe that in this business model, or in this, this business model, one of my real barriers that I would face in this is when I go to the YMCA and meet with the person in charge of that chain, is that he might initially not want to take part in this project because I don't have that much experience in this field. I'm not located near the gym, and since I'm not located near the gym, there's no one to really refill it on a continual basis. But to solve this problem, I would present to him a business model that would say, I'm going to hire friends and family to go to the vending machine once a week or once every 2 weeks to restock. And I would also say that I would give the YMCA a percentage of the profits that I make. And then I would also provide basic information on the vending machine that I purchase, and I would make sure it's a relatively new machine and it's working very well and in very good shape. Step number 3, HIV virus changes its RNA to DNA. So I believe that step is really where I have to convince the gym members to buy from the vending machine. And there are a number of different reasons why the gym members wouldn't want to buy from the vending machine, and I believe those are that it's A, expensive, B, it's just something out of their routine. These members are most likely used to either drinking from the water fountain at the gym or bringing their own water or Gatorade or whatever. So this would just go out of their routine. But I believe in order to change this and make it so they want to purchase from the vending machine, I would keep the prices relatively low. And I believe that it would still be a successful business model even if the prices were low because there's such a high demand for this machine at the gym. I would also target people who forget their water bottles more easily. This way there's no other real option but to buy from the machine. Step number 4, HIV infected cells replicate. Similarly to this cellular step, I think that in order to get buyers really initially interested in purchasing from the machine, I have to give them an initial offer where they can receive a free drink from the machine. And I believe when they do that, they'll get a taste for the experience of buying from the machine. They'll get to experience that and then determine if it's worth doing every time they go to the gym. And so they'll get a free drink. Step number 5, HIV virus evolves. So in the same way that the HIV virus evolves, I think the vending machine itself and the way the model works has to evolve with the buyer. So once the first vending machine system is in place and people are purchasing drinks from it, I believe that it'd be great to introduce other drinks like vitamin water, maybe diet vitamin water or whatever it's called, just different kind of drinks, and then possibly even introduce another vending machine where you could have healthier snacks like 100-calorie packs or Nature Valley bars or whatever for them to purchase after they exercise. But I think the main thing is just changing with the buyers and continually evolving. I think that's necessary in order to keep their business.